Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Zapustis Arena. Today we would like to recognize and acknowledge the hard work and dedication of 5 of our graduating seniors. We would also like to recognize their parents, because without their support and sacrifice, none of this would be possible. As we say farewell to these fine young women, we hope they take with them the many great memories hockey has afforded them. We are forever grateful for the journey we've shared together as one big hockey family. Please welcome number 4 forward captain Ella Woods and her parents Debbie and Chris Woods. Ella started playing hockey at age 5. She has been a 4-year varsity player for field hockey, ice hockey, and softball. One of her proudest accomplishments has been team captain for all 3 sports. Ella has not just decided on which college she'll be attending, but plans to pursue a degree in criminal justice. She would like to thank her teachers, coaches, and mostly her parents for believing in her and helping her fulfill her dreams. Ella Woods, ladies and gentlemen. Please welcome number 7, team captain Megan Seriani and her parents Nancy and Ed. Megan first put on a pair of skates at the age of 18 months and has been skating ever since. She's been playing hockey since she was 7 years old. Megan is undecided on which college she'll be attending, but will study health sciences. She would like to thank her mom, her siblings Ashley, Stephen, and Lauren, her papa, and Bev, and auntie, and all the coaches for always supporting her and believing in her, especially her dad, Ed, who has coached her since the day she started playing. Megan Seriani, folks. Please welcome number 11, team captain Fiona Holland, and her parents Michelle and Joe. Fiona has been playing hockey since 1st grade. In the fall, she'll be attending Fairfield University, studying nursing. Fiona would like to thank the coaches that have been part of her hockey career, especially Coach Burchill, who taught her how to skate many years ago at Learn to Skate. She would also like to thank her parents for all their support. Fiona Holland, ladies and gentlemen. Please welcome number 15, Captain Kelsey Littlewood, and her parents Teresa and Dave. Kelsey has been playing hockey for the last 11 years. She'll be attending cosmetology school in the fall. Kelsey would like to thank her mom and dad for all their continued support. Kelsey Littlewood, ladies and gentlemen. Please welcome number 23, team captain Molly Whittam and her parents Tracy and John. Molly has been playing hockey since 5 years old. She is undecided at this time which college she'll be attending in the fall, but plans on studying to become a veterinarian tech. Molly would like to thank her parents and all the coaches, of course. Molly Woodham, ladies and gentlemen, and those are the 2023 senior girls for the Braintree Womps. One last picture, ladies, please. While we take a picture, we want to also thank Kara Hines for all the support that she continues to give to these girls. We'd also like to just quickly say a thank you to the visiting team seniors, Shannon Morris, Sophia Theofalo, and Madison Clark. Thank you both teams for your support, and we thank you for senior night. Seniors, thank you. Let's start our beginning.
Hello and welcome to the Tapus Arena as we are ready for our live stream broadcast here of Braintree Hockey as I said we'll take on the Walpole Timberwolves. Mike Walker ran the coverage here on BCam TV, and it is senior night, a beautiful ceremony before the game. 5 Braintree seniors recognized. And we're underway here in the first period as Braintree trying to build upon a win against Weymouth. Braintree dealing with some key injuries, most notably in goal, with Surratt still hurt. And McGonigal was filled in nicely in that again here in this one. So Braintree trying to jump on front here on their first shift of the game, as this one will be played by Littlewood all the way back to Witham. Dangerous pass across the middle of the ice that is collected by Braintree and dumped in to the attacking end. Oh, a nice pass. Here's Freeman in, looking for the game's first goal. Save, rebound, score! And Braintree strikes first. Wasn't the first shift of the game, it was the second. And Braintree with 14-18 to go here in the first period with the game's first goal. A beautiful pass, setting things up, and I believe that was Walsh who made the nice pass across the middle of the ice. Found the open player, and Freeman scoring on the rebound. Afterward, it was a beautiful stop and goal made by Clark on the initial shot, but the rebound popping free, and Braintree striking first. So it'll be carried in now by Seriani, who takes another shot towards the net, and this one is knocked away by the defense. So Braintree, just what they wanted to do here tonight on senior night is jump on front, as Braintree looking for another win here on the season. They've played really good here at home, but have struggled a little bit lately. And a good sign here to score on their second shift of the game. First shift of that line, obviously. As this one is played along the wall and dumped in by Braintree's McLaughlin. McLaughlin going off for a line change. And jumping onto the ice is Gibbons. As Braintree looking to work it back in. And play is ruled offside. The Braintree ceremony before the game, very nice, and then Braintree with 3 junior Womps that were introduced before the game. Santina McQuarrie, Kate Kelly, and Skylar Foley showing their support for the program. Hoping to see them someday here at the varsity level. As Braintree will knock this one back towards the blue line. Only goal of the game scored by Braintree. Freeman with the goal right now. That's the difference in this game, with 12:45 to go here in the first period. Played high off the glass, and it ricochets out to center ice. Picked up, and some quick skating moving it in now is Burke. All of the Braintree high school teams with their senior games this week. Girls basketball had theirs yesterday. Hockey here tonight. Boys basketball tomorrow, as the shot is saved. And the pass out in front, just off the stick of Walsh, as she spins and twirls it across the middle of the ice, where it's intercepted, and a 2-on-2 skating it up for Walpole, but it's very nicely broke up by a stick check, as that one was knocked away by Littlewood. Braintree with 2 players there in the vicinity trying to work it away, as this one is stuck aside by McGonigal, who's had 1 save so far here in the early going. Braintree skating it out 2-on-2 as they want a line change, and Freeman will dump it in and come off the ice for a line change. Back behind the Walpole net, they work it out. Off of the Braintree player in front that was deflected by Witham. And the puck is now free where it's spun towards goal. And this one is going to be wide of the net, but it was intended to be played by Braintree, as this one now skated in with some speed. As Walpole taking a gift there. Braintree with a poor exit from their own end. at center ice now. As Walpole looking to work it in. This is Graceffa. Graceffa has it poked away at the last moment. Sent across the slot. And now the shot taken and blocked. So that's what you're going to have to do. Help out your goalie. As the Walpole player going down hard on the ice and very slow and gingerly making her way to the bench. That is Graceffa, who's very slowly working towards the bench. 10:35 to go here in the first period. Braintree with the only goal. Good stick check, and now Braintree will skate it in. Here's an opportunity for Gibbons, who sends it across the slot. Back to the blue line, and the shot low and wide of the net. On the backhand again, Gibbons. Gibbons in the battle, and now it's worked along the wall. This one is worked out. And now Braintree with some real estate in front. Here's an opportunity, as this one will be skated in by McNamee. Picked up by Holland. And the pass across the high slot, deflected away. And now it's Walsh in front, redirected, and a save made by Clark, and this one will be iced. As Braintree will get a whistle here with 9:37 to go on the clock here in the first period in a 1-0 game in Braintree's favor. So what has been a pretty good season here for Braintree based on the MIA rankings. Braintree 9-5-2. And Walpole listed 33rd in Division II at 5-8-3. Braintree at number 20. And Braintree has moved down quite a few spots the last couple weeks as they've run into some issues scoring goals. They're trying to continue here with a solid start after a win over Weymouth in the last game. Trying to continue it with the lead right now, 1-0. This one will be played in just wide of the stick of Freeman, and no icing this time. As Walpole backhanding it up the wall. That was Bonarigo who tried to clear. Braintree with a deflection, and that one hit the post as that one came in quickly on Clark, who was not ready for that one. The backhanded pass off the wall by Walsh, and now Seriani. Seriani being tugged from behind as play continues. Pass across the slot, and that one goes wide. So Braintree with 5 seniors that were honored before the game, including Ella Woods, Megan Seriani, Fiona Holland, Kelsey Littlewood, and Molly Witham. All very key pieces of this Braintree team. Unfortunately for Braintree, Woods tore her ACL, so unavailable for her senior season. But has been a part of this team for her whole career here at Braintree High School, all 4 years. And has supported the team even through the injury, has been at every game. And this one is dumped in. 7:30 to go here in this first period. As this one is loose in the high slot, Braintree coming back to steal it. And now it will be skated out by Holland, who has very nice strides going here. Holland breaking past a couple, and the backhanded shot is deflected wide. Turning the pass now, and Lee can't control the hot pass, and it scoots back out to the neutral zone, where Braintree will collect it, and now it's Freeman to work it in. Freeman leaves it back, and the shot from Walsh hits a skate, and that is cleared back towards the blue line and kept in nicely by Lee this time. A bouncing shot that stopped and then is cleared out as Braintree in the midst of a line change, and the defense will change as Witham will play it. Witham with a nice pass off the wall, but it does carry a little bit too far and it'll go down, and icing will be the call here with 6:37 to go in the first period. We'll see if Braintree can build upon a 1-0 lead. We have not seen a power play here in this game. Played back behind the Braintree goal. And now it is worked out to center ice where Walpole will pick it up. Trying to work it in. Braintree with some good, strong strides there. Is Joyce able to slow down that rush? Digging away at it. And now it's worked back towards the blue line. And further as Braintree gets it out of their own end. And Walpole looking to dump it back into the attacking end. Braintree with the next touch. And on the far side, some room to work with. Nice move initially by Joyce, but had it picked away at the last second. As Walpole in the midst of a line change. Kind of an interesting time to choose it, where Braintree's already at center ice with the puck. Braintree not able to take advantage. They had the middle of the ice open. And now Walpole trying to use their speed as Braintree getting back, and a strong defensive play to slow down that rush. Back behind the goal, as at the side of the net, it is going to go wide as Braintree picks it up. Skated out. As Braintree moves it in. Down the wall, it is going to be a play of McNamee. Two Braintree players in there with two Walpole players, and Walpole comes away with the puck. Braintree keeps the puck in, and then it is deflected out. As the puck is deflected out off the stick of Carey. And back out where Braintree is offsides. Next touch is Walpole. 2-on-2. The shot taken, and it finds its way in as McDonaldson cannot make the stop. And this time it is Walsh scoring for Walpole. So that one squeezing through the pads. As Walpole gets the tying goal here with 4:45 to go in the first period. Certainly one that McGonigal would like to have back, but obviously not playing her natural position. Does play goalie in soccer, but is not the Braintree goalie when healthy. As Surrett will be back, hopefully the start of next week. But McGonigal has played very good in the absence of Surrett. Always tough as a goalie to shake off a goal early in a game. As this one deflected back to the high slot. And that one is stopped by a Braintree skater. That was Walsh who got in the way of that. At the blue line, it's dumped back in. 4:10 to go here in the first period. So Braintree, who had the early lead, now given away. It's tied up at 1. So what's going to be a frantic finish for a lot of the teams here, trying to find another shot, and Walpole with their second goal in a minute. As the shot from the high slot finds its way home, and that was England who found it home, and all of a sudden, Braintree trails 2-1. So with 3:49 to go here in the first period, Braintree in a little bit of trouble now. After getting out to an early lead. Joined us late, Braintree scored just under a minute in. And now Walpole with 2 goals in a minute has taken the lead. With 3:45 to go. Braintree working it in as Seriani sends it across the slot. Chance at the side of the post and sent wide by Seriani on a backhanded shot. Now this one will be moved out. And 2-on-3, it's dumped in. Clock was a little bit slow to start after the goal. As Joyce now with it, trying to work it out of the Braintree end. Dangerous pass, and it's given away, but Braintree able to steal it back. Now trying to skate it out. As as Carey now works it into the attacking end. Has it knocked away, and then Braintree scores on the doorstep. As this will be a goal by Joyce. And offensive fireworks here in the first period, as both sides scoring a pair here in the first period, and that's now 3 goals in the last 2.5 minutes. So Braintree, a team that can score some goals, but have struggled recently scoring them, but having a good bounce back from falling behind for the first time here today, scoring just a minute and a half later after Walpole took their first lead. So Joyce getting in the scoring action. High up over the shoulder of the goalie. Played back out, where this will be played by Whittam with some physical play along the wall. Back towards the goal as Braintree threads it back to the blue line. Here's a shot, and that one hit a player as Braintree able to clear it out. So it's going to be important for the Braintree defense to try and help out their goalie, try and get in some of the ways of some of these shots, block a few of them. Obviously, you want to give her as clean of a view as you can, as McGonigal needs to see the puck, but anytime you can block a shot, it's going to be very helpful for any goalie. As this one will be dumped in on goal, played with the stick. 1:55 to go here in the first period in a 2-2 game. Joyce and Freeman, the Braintree goals. Englund and Walsh for Walpole. Braintree playing it in their own end. It'll be the backhand of Walsh up ahead. And it's carried in by Walsh. Braintree able to steal it. Holland trying to spin it across the high slot. And this one will be sent down. As Carey getting the assist on the goal from Joyce. With 1:10 to go here in the period. See if Braintree can try and get the lead before the end of this period. Good skating here from Holland. Holland right at the goal, and a blocker stop as the high rebound to the far side of the rink. As Braintree in the midst of a battle, and it is picked up by Walpole, trying to bring it in towards the Braintree goal. And some stick work that continues down the ice. Played by Braintree with 40 seconds. As Carey again bringing it up the ice. Assisted that tying goal, now trying to give Braintree something here as the pass is stolen. And to the far side it goes, where it's off of a Braintree skate. And now it's back out and dumped in. Final 25 seconds as Braintree will play it back behind the goal. Along the wall, trying to clear it out. As the shot taken and in on goal as McGonigal makes the stop. Important save there from McGonigal. As both goalies have given up a pair of goals here in the first period. Braintree offsides, they have to regroup. 10 seconds left, don't want to do anything crazy here for Braintree, just dump it in one last time. And that's going to do it here in the period as Walpole plays it back behind their goal and tries to play it up against the wall. And that concludes the first 15 minutes of action here at the Zapruder Arena. So 15 minutes in the books, both sides with a pair of goals. Braintree scoring first and last. Walpole with 2 in between. And that is where we stand. Already talked about who scored for both sides. Say it one more time. Joyce scoring for Braintree along with Freeman. And on the other side for Walpole, Walsh and Englund. So 15 minutes in the books. We'll take a break in between the first and second period as they clean the ice. And we'll be back to continue our live stream broadcast here on BCamp TV right after this.
You're going to need me. You're going to need us. All of us. You're going to need our technical skills, our math, our engineering skills. You're going to need our help with your water, your air, your food. You're going to need our organizational skills. our problem-solving skills. You're going to need our determination, our honesty, our compassion. You're going to need the next generation of leaders to face the challenges the future will bring. And we promise we'll be there when you need us.
Welcome back to the Zap here as we're ready for second period action. Mike Walton ready the coverage here on BCAM TV in a 2-2 game. Both sides scoring a couple goals in the first period. Braintree scoring the first and the final goal of the period. Both teams led at one point, but we are tied now as we head into the second 15 minutes of action. As Braintree with a giveaway in their own end as a shot off the outside of the goal. McGonigal steering it aside. Back towards the blue line, dangerously played by the defense as it's going to be sent in by England, who had the second goal for Walpole. Braintree with a nice pass. Stick to stick. And it's knocked away from Walsh. Deflected back in towards the attacking end. Here's Walsh. Carrying it in, takes the shot, it's blocked. Here's Freeman on a backhanded chance, or a forehand, but a rebound chance. And Braintree with two good looks here on their first couple shifts. As it's taken away now by the Timberwolves. The shot taken and it is stuck aside. Picked up by Witham. Middle of the ice open and just past the stick of Joyce. 13:40 to go here in the second period. As this one played back behind the goal. As it's off of a Braintree skate and sent wide of the goal again. Played along the wall. And Braintree with a self-pass, trying to get to it. Seriani in the midst of a long skate down the ice, and it's played by the defense first. Bonarigo able to clear it away. Out there with McLaughlin. McLaughlin going after the puck. And it'll be played along the wall as McLaughlin back to cover the defensive change there. As the shot is deflected. Walsh pinching down the far wall. As it's played here at center ice and deflected away by Braintree. Sent by Walsh and actually hit a Braintree player going off for the line change. Very close to a too many men. Braintree with a very quick turn. That's Littlewood able to make that turn, and Braintree now skating it up. 3-on-2. Littlewood carries in, fires, and a slapper that goes wide. 12:20 to go here in the second period. The puck was free for a moment, and now it will be played out. And back, Braintree will chase it. This will be Littlewood. Both sides changing on the fly. Braintree with the same defense on the ice. As Holland able to get the puck. Did upend the player, but no call. We still have not seen a penalty here in this one. As Braintree will dump it in. Walpole picking it up with 11:40 to go. And it's now skated out by Gavoni. Backhanded shot in on goal and an easy save by McGonigal. This one in on goal, and McGonigal hammer. That should easily be a penalty. That was a lot of contact in on the goalie. I don't know why the ref's talking to any of the Braintree defense. Talk about a player crashing the net. That always goes on the offensive player. I don't know why the ref's talking to the Braintree defense. We haven't seen a penalty in this game, and if we're not going to see one there, I don't know what's going to warrant a call. As this one shot and is caught by McGonigal. Standing up, able to make the save. face-off. Braintree trying to clear it down the wall. And it's kept in at the blue line by Burke. Back it goes towards the blue line, and the shot deflected wide of McGonigal. Braintree now looking to skate it out is McLaughlin. McLaughlin trying to skate it in and had it poked away at the last moment. Picked up by Seriani as Braintree regroups. Seriani with a one-man rush down at the side wall. Back towards the blue line, kept in. Shot from Carey is saved by the goalie. Has a sense in the far corner, and Braintree will play it again. Right back down the near wall, and it's loose and collected by Walpole. Skating it out 2-on-2. Here's a chance for a shot, and a save made by McGonigal on a low shot. Trying to beat McGonigal low. As this one deflects back out, and Braintree will have to chase it down. Picked up by the defense as Bonarigo will play it out. Dump back in, and that's going to go down for icing. .9:55 to go here in the second period. Braintree and Walpole tied at 2. A late substitution for Braintree as Littlewood comes off. Big important draw here in the attacking end for Braintree as it goes to the corner. Back behind the net, Braintree with the puck. It's Holland on the backhand, feeding for Walsh, who lets the shot go wide. Now on the backhand, sent across the high slot again. As Braintree able to get back on it. It is Holland. Holland continuing to skate by the defense. Still with it. Look with Freeman and Walsh out in front. 9:25 to go. Braintree using a lot of time here. With him, walks it in, takes the shot, and a save is made this time. And no rebounds given up by Clark. Cleared back out, and this one going down again for icing with 9:10 to go here in the second period. In the midst of a 2-2 game, all the scoring coming back in the first. Off the draw, it goes back to the blue line. As Freeman takes a shot, and it goes wide. Back behind the goal, a nice pass in front. Freeman with a lot of room to shoot at and missed high. A lot of room on the other side, and Freeman deciding to go short side instead of the other side of the net, where the goalie was way out of position. Braintree with the steal. Here is the shot, and it goes wide of the goal again. Braintree missing the net on a couple of really good looks in close, as they had a chance to retake the lead. As Walpole now is looking for a break. Braintree skating it back, and Joyce with some excellent strides, able to break up that play. Joyce right back on it, using her horse here. As Joyce 2-on-2, a one-man rush up the ice, and a save is made. As that one covered with 8:14 to go, and Joyce with a nice up and down the ice rush. So Littlewood and Carey out there on defense on a face-off to the corner, as Walpole getting possession from it. As it's played back into the neutral zone, and Braintree skates it back to their own end. Littlewood deflects it, looking for Seriani, has it picked up, and now Braintree with the steal, as Walpole has to very quickly decide to spin around, try and play it. And it'll be carried in by Seriani now. Seriani with the pass that is stolen. Now on the doorstep, and this one is shoved wide. 7:40 to go here in the second period, still tied at 2. As the Timberwolves try to break it out, and Braintree again with a good stick to deflect it away for a moment. As it's loose in the high slot. Played along the wall. And Braintree escaping with the puck. Littlewood bring it out with the play of McNamee. And also jumping into the play for Braintree was number 14, Brooke Hubbard. 7:05 to go as this one is dangerously given away. As Hubbard trying to make a pass. And that one is taken right back out. As Braintree with him. In the midst of a line change. And they dump it in, looking for the forwards to get to it. The puck is tied up by Braintree in the corner. Trying to steal it. Oh, that's dangerous in front of their own goal. Walpole very fortunate not to give that one away. I don't really understand that decision by Gavoni, and now the puck is given away. Probably going to hear something from the coach. As Braintree knocking the player down in front. Wallace with a big-time collision in front. Here is Holland, who dumps it in. 6:20 to go as Braintree changing player by player. Opportunity here at the side of the goal as Braintree's had at least 5 or 6 excellent chances here in the period. This one played out, no icing. Braintree picks it up back behind the goal. Using the middle of the ice, and this one finds its way out. Seriani gets a touch on it now, using the skates as it's taken away from McLaughlin. To the far corner now, and the shot is taken away by Braintree initially, and a rebound as McGonigal makes the stop initially. Right at the side of the goal, McGonigal able to sprawl down and make the stop. Important plays here for McGonigal to keep her team tied at 2 with 5:41 to go here in the second period. Braintree's been the better team here in the second period. Certainly deserved the lead, but haven't been able to capitalize on a couple of good chances and close. See if they can finish off here in this second period at some point. Bad pass in the Braintree end as Walpole dumps it to the far corner. Both sides still battling for possession as this one is deflected wide by Carey. Shot taken and a big blocker stop. So both sides playing around with the puck a little bit in their own end. That's resulted in chances for both sides. As Braintree on the backhand, not much on the pass. As Braintree will try to dump it in. Lee cannot clear it all the way in. Braintree in the midst of a line change. Walpole needs a change too. Braintree bringing it right in. Trying to clear it in is Carey. Dump back in, wide of the goal with 4.5 left. Puck played out to the blue line. Shot taken, it deflects, and it never found its way to goal. As Braintree on the backhand will dump it right back in, as well as changing. Getting back onside with 4:10 to go. Walpole with it in the Braintree end. Back behind the goal, looking for a wraparound chance, and that one was blocked. And Braintree trying to steal it. And the puck is deflected. The shot taken, and the shot goes wide on a pretty hard shot from Bonarigo as Braintree sends it back down. This one's going to go down for icing with 3:35 left on the clock. So neither side has been able to score here in the second period. After a high-scoring first. 3:20 left. As Braintree dumps it in. As this one is played back out with 3:05 to go, Braintree will pick it up in their own end. And that one's deflected up and out of play. Cleared back in. This one's played to the blue line, and Walpole can get it past the Braintree defense, just as far as the Braintree bench, before it's dumped right back in towards the attacking end. But again, Walpole first to it, able to skate it out. Bonarigo's been busy here in this period. That one hit the skate of Holland on its way in. Now looking to wrap this one around. As it goes to the far side of the rink, a penalty coming up, the first one of the game. Going on Braintree as the shot taken, deflected wide of the goal. Braintree looking to get a touch on it, and finally able to get the next touch. And that will bring up the game's first power play. A cross-checking call. Must have been away from the play, I didn't see it. With 2:11 to go here in the second period, a 2-minute penalty. So that'll put Carey in the box for the final, basically 2:11 of the period. Obviously a 2-minute penalty. If Braintree can kill it off, she'll come back on potentially for the final 11 seconds. So an important penalty kill here late in the second period in a 2-2 game. .145 left. Braintree with plenty of time. They'll look to clear it back down and do so successfully. Seriani on the far side will get to it and drain off some time as well. Nice backhanded chance. Score! Walpole running around in their own end, and Braintree takes the steal, scores the shorthanded goal, and that is a big-time mistake late in the second period after Braintree was shorthanded. The Womps get the goal from a senior as Seriani scores on senior night to put Braintree in front again. It's 3-2 with 1:34 remaining in the second. A devastating mistake late in the period. And Braintree able to get one by Clark, who's had a pretty good second period. Braintree's been the stronger team, certainly deserved the lead. And now it's Holland on the backhand, looking for another shorthanded strike. Braintree killing off some precious time here on the power play for Walpole. 1:10 left on the power play. 1:20 to go in the period as Braintree dumps it back in. Another pass to nobody in particular, collected by McLaughlin, who spins it back in towards the defensive side of the ice for Walpole. As they carry it out now, 3-on-3. Able to get by the Braintree defense. The shot, and a save made by McGonigal, and it goes in. Wow. Somehow it found its way home. Just after Braintree scores shorthanded, a gift wrap goal scored on a goal up top that was juggled by McGonigal. Oh wow, they didn't. The referees take that goal off? No, they did not. 3-2. Or 3-3 game. Scoreboard has not adjusted. So we're now back to 5-on-5 hockey. Every time Braintree has been able to score, Walpole has been able to answer. So this game coming down to the wire, as Braintree has led on 2 different occasions. But right now tied. Final 35 seconds here of the second. Another opportunity here for Walpole late in the second period. As this one is wrapped around the boards. And picked up by Braintree. Trying to spin it off the wall and clear it out. And now able to get it back to the blue line, sending it wide of the goal. Jump back in, Littlewood. And in the final seconds of the period, the clock will drain dry. And that's the way the second period comes to an end. So certainly a frustrating finish to the period for Braintree after going ahead, but cannot hold on to the lead here in the second period. And we head to the third and final 15 minutes of action here at the Boost Arena in a 3-3 game as Braintree scores one shorthanded and then right after a power play goal by Walpole. 3-3 as we head to the third. We'll be right back. Hello and welcome back to the Boost Arena as we are ready for third period action in a 3-3 game. Mike Walker bringing the coverage here on BCAM TV. As Braintree trying to respond to a late goal that was given up on the power play after Braintree went ahead. It's been a back and forth game the entire way. Braintree's led on two different occasions as a save made by McGonigal, still down on the ice, still trying to get up as the shot is in. And McGonigal could not get back up. And that is back into the net. And the go-ahead goal scored by Walpole here early in the third period. Was on her back, couldn't find her way to her skates. And Walpole again scoring. Off the face-off. Braintree plays it back out, so the Walpole will have to play again from behind here in this game, as they've scored 3 goals, but right now that's not enough. They're down 4-3. To the far side of the ice it goes. And now played at the side of the goal, pass across the high slot, back to Walsh. Walsh lets the shot go, and it ricochets off the top of the goalie's mask, it looked like, as the save was made, and Braintree now keeping some pressure on. An opportunity here for Seriani in what has been a back and forth affair. Right now, Braintree on the wrong side of the scoreboard. Played out. Braintree sends it across, and Walpole with a ton of different players on the ice. I don't know how that wasn't a penalty. They're still changing. 13:20 to go. Braintree has not had a power play in the game. They scored one shorthanded on the only power play of the game, but Walpole tied it just moments later after Braintree went ahead. And now an icing call. Eking out an icing on a puck that just continued to carry. As in front of the goal, and now a scrum in front with 13 minutes to go. And underneath that pile is McGonigal somewhere with the puck. Shot goes wide of the goal. Still play continuing in the corner with not much going on as the clock continues to run. And Braintree works it down the wall and cannot get it past that blue line. Still trying to clear, and now finally able to get it out. Freeman escaping with the puck, trying to skate it into the attacking end, going after her own pass as the puck is picked up by Walsh at the side of the goal. Puck is still loose on the skirt of the net. Still loose at the side of the goal, and we have seen some really just strange play the last minute or so with puck just tied up along either the wall or at the side of the goal, and refs continuing to let play go, killing off some valuable time in this period. Braintree trying to score a dirty goal in front. 11:58 to go here in the third period as Braintree playing from behind by a goal. That one is stopped by McGonigal. Played to the far side of the ice where it's picked up by Littlewood. .11.5 remaining here in the game as Braintree down 4-3 on the scoreboard. Far side of the ice where it's picked up by Joyce. Sends a pass across to the middle of the ice now for Seriani. Tries to juggle it and make the play. It's worked all the way back to defense and played with the high stick by Walpole, but Braintree gets the next touch. Cleared back towards the blue line, and Braintree cannot keep it in. Now a 2-on-1 opportunity, but Lee will get to it first for Braintree on defense. As the puck escapes the attacking end. It's played across the rink, but it'll be dumped in by Burke. Play kept in. Here is a chance. They score. Able to beat McGonigal high over the shoulder. And a 2-goal lead now with 10:34 to go in the third period. Braintree's going to have to win one here today, scoring at least 6 goals, which is a very tough feat to do. First time Braintree has trailed by 2 here in this game. No icing. As Braintree trying to respond. Sent across by Hollins and past the stick now of Walsh. Back to the blue line it goes. It's Lee. Sends a shot in on goal and it's stopped by Clark. Braintree trying to get one here on this shift. And puck back to the blue line. Walking in, it's Lee. And a glove save. Rebound still loose. Freeman can't send it home. And right now, the difference in the game, Walpole getting some timely stops in their goal. As it's worked out. And Braintree able to poke it free. A couple of goals here in the first 5 minutes of this third period to give Walpole the lead by now 2 goals. Braintree does not want to take a penalty here. They're already down 2. I've seen a couple of players getting close to taking one. As Walpole again will walk it in. And the shot taken, rebound, and they score again on the backhand. And Braintree just can't get a stop right now. Defense not doing a good enough job, not getting the play in goal that Braintree needs right now with 9:33 to go. And now the 6th goal surrendered. Obviously very frustrating for McGonigal. She knows tough. You get to play a different position you're not used to playing. But she's been playing in that position now for a couple of games. And Walpole has been able to send as many shots at her as she can, or as they can. And they've gotten some good bounces, been able to capitalize on the rebound. As Walpole has scored 3 times here in this third period, and now a chance for another one. In on goal, and a save made by McGonigal on the breakaway. Couldn't have asked for a bigger save there from McGonigal, who makes the stop on probably the hardest opportunity to stop she's made here in this game. Cleared back out. 8:50 to go. Played out, and Braintree now skates it up the ice. Here is Walsh on the backhand. Braintree able to get with it. 8:15 to go, as Braintree now trails by 3 goals. The shot taken, and that one is kicked out as it goes to the far post, and it's cleared as the Timberwolves with a comfortable lead now. And is Braintree. Here's Joyce off the outside of the goal. A couple players thought maybe that one was in. And Braintree needs one in a hurry. Here down by 3. Dump back out and cleared in. Player was certainly behind the red line, but it was deflected, never got its way towards Braintree. Another opportunity for the Timberwolves. At the blue line, Sirianni trying to poke it out, and Braintree is able to get away with the puck. Puck is free in the Braintree end, where Walsh will play it down the wall. And a shot and another block, as Braintree with another shot block on a low shot, as Walsh coming in with the body. And Walpole wants the penalty call, not going to get it. Back out to center, where it's picked up by Littlewood. Littlewood off the wall, and first player is Walpole to it. Dump right back in with 6:10 to go. The player was offside, has to re-tag. Three goals for Walpole here in the third period. And Braintree trying to respond on the shift. It's Littlewood on the backhanded chance. And that one never found its way to goal. It was blocked. Skated forward now by Carey. Deflected out, and Braintree looking to dump it right back in as Sirianni battling for the puck. Able to come away with it, looking to send it across the slot on the backhanded feed to the back post. Cannot find the back of the goal, though, as it's dumped right back down the ice and picked up by Lee. Works it D to D to Witham on the far side now, as it is McLaughlin down the low wall on the south pass. Pass across, loose at the side of the goal, still loose as Sirianni digging away at it, looking for a second of the game. Cannot get it past the goalie as this one goes down for icing again. And with 4:55 left on the clock, a stoppage for icing. Wide of the goal, a rebound that had a lot of net to shoot at for Freeman, could not send it home. As Braintree with a couple of really good chances here. Still some time left, 4:40 to go, but Braintree really needed one there. With needing another 2 after this goal. As the shot goes off the blocker, another save by Clark. As Braintree bringing the pressure here, trying to get a 4th goal of the game. As Walpole's able to skate it out. 2-on-2 they come, and the shot taken, and this time it's stopped by McGonigal. Played out, nice pass. Here's Suriani taking it at the defense. And a shoulder-to-shoulder play, able to jar it free. As Joyce in the corner now, trying to dig away at it. As it goes to the side wall, where it's picked up by Suriani. This line has really made things happen when they've been on the ice. Pass across the slot, and not able to get it over to Joyce, as it's still free. And now it'll be cleared out over to center ice with 3:35 left. And Braintree dumps it out. And is Littlewood. The shot is wide as Clark was way out of her goal, but shot goes well wide. Just 3 minutes to go in this game as Braintree trails by 3, and this one down on or wide of the goal and icing this time. So heading into this 3rd period, it was 3-3, but a flurry of goals early in the 3rd period. Braintree fell behind by 3 goals and haven't been able to get one yet here in this period. Had certainly some opportunities, just haven't been able to score. Still have not seen a Braintree power play in this game. And played back out. And Braintree gets the backhanded play of Freeman in front of center ice. Worked on the backhand, and now a chance in front, and a save, the rebound, and they could not send it home, as Braintree taking them down back behind the net, as McGonigal has made a couple of big stops here after surrendering a couple of early goals in this period. 2:10 to go, and now right in front of the goal, Braintree with a shot block of Witham. And now trying to work it out is Joyce. Joyce trying to draw a penalty, and finally something called in Braintree's favor. Ref reluctant to call it, but finally a penalty will come for a hooking. Walpole coach didn't like the call, but certainly enough work on that side, whether it was interference or a hook. Plenty of what could have been a penalty. Braintree certainly deserves better in this game, down 6-3. Certainly isn't the kind of game that should be 6-3 the way it's been played. Braintree certainly was the better team in the 2nd period, no question there. Very evenly matched first. Back to the blue line, and the shot is blocked. Puck is still loose. I wouldn't be surprised if Braintree decided to pull the goalie. I know they're down 3, but could get 6 skaters against 4. The far side now is Suriani. Braintree will have a power play for the rest of the game unless they score, as the shot is blocked. Suriani on the backhand sends it on goal, and it hits the mask and is held by the goalie Clark. 1:30 to go here in the game. Back at the blue line, Braintree walks it down. Here's Littlewood will fire, and that one ricocheted up and into the mesh back behind the goal. Off the draw, Braintree wins it cleanly. Littlewood sends it across. The shot hits a skate in front. Seriani redirects it to the far corner. As Walpole able to clear it out, and all the way down it goes. Minute to go here in the game as Holland comes away with the puck. Braintree still decided to keep the goalie in there, down 3. Walsh will set up camp in the attacking end. Leaving it for Littlewood. Tough pass to handle. Back behind the goal it goes. Braintree looking for a power play goal here late. As this one is taken away and it'll be sent down. Braintree works it in. Joyce cuts it back into some space. Takes the shot. It's blocked. Rebound, score! And Joyce, after the initial shot was blocked, gets it over to Seriani, who sends home her second of the game, and Braintree makes it 6-4 with just 26 seconds left, unfortunately. So it took a little bit too long for Braintree on the power play to get one, but it's certainly a good sign to move forward here this season for Braintree to score on the power play. But they've scored 4 goals here tonight. Generally, 4 goals will be good enough for Braintree to win just about every game, but unfortunately not here tonight. Walpole scoring 6 times. 3 times here in this third period. As Holland now trying to bring it in towards the goal. Play is onside as Walsh sends it across the high slot. Moved down by Carey as the shot goes towards the net, and McLaughlin can't get the next touch. As worked back out. And with 5 seconds left, Braintree with one last opportunity down the ice, sent across. And this one out of play. With just 1.5 left on the clock, one more drop of the puck, and this one's over. As Walpole will get a big win here on senior night. Certainly not the result Braintree was looking for here at home. And the final whistle as the clock runs dry, and Braintree with a tough loss here today, 6-4 in a third period. It was tied heading into it, surrendering 3 early goals in the first 6 minutes of the third period. That was the difference here in the game. Braintree gets a power play goal from Seriani in the final minute, and that is the final score of this one, 6-4, as Walpole gets a big 2 points here on the road at the Twist Arena. Braintree getting a loss here at home, and they'll hope to get in the win column as they face some very tough teams in the upcoming week as part of the Hingham Showcase Classic. So that'll conclude our coverage. Thank you for watching here tonight, 6-4 the final. On behalf of Christine Patterson, I'm Mike Walpole. We'll see you next time.